Hey guys, welcome to Crescendo TV. I'm Zanita and we are chilling with lights.
How's it going?
The wind is cold and angry. There you'll be to take me inside. We'll find ways to fill the empty. Fall for all the hysteria. I don't care if we suddenly find.
So you released Siberia last fall, a remix EP version in February, and now there are rumors of an acoustic version of the album. Can you tell us anything about that?
Well, I mean, yeah, Siberia is being rehashed in a lot of ways. It's really cool because there was the remix stuff, and then we did the live iTunes session, which was a really cool way to show how it goes down live. And then, who knows? I mean, I think it's something I really want to do, and it's obviously something I can do. It's just a matter of getting all the resources together and doing it. So
yeah, definitely.
I hope it happens.
There has been a huge growth in the electronic music scene over the past couple of years. What are your thoughts on this rapid change?
I think it's amazing. Electronic's always there, and it's always evolving, in my opinion, quicker than a lot of other genres, because it obviously utilizes a lot of the technology that's developing just as quickly. And dubstep is a big addition to that. There's some elements about that have really contributed to the evolution of electronic music, and that's obviously huge right now. So, you know, it's coming out, and people, I think one of the cool things about it is, like, raving and dancing and just going out and having a good time is very indicative of the time where, you know, people are going through some hard times, so they want to escape and just go dance. Definitely. So I think it's really cool. It's definitely a world, and I love being slightly part of it.
Yeah, definitely. It's awesome. Then do you feel like this change has opened up a new fan base for you?
Yeah, I mean, my music's always been electronic, except for when I do acoustic renditions of it, but largely it's electronic. And I mean, even going a little bit grittier on this record and borrowing from some of the trends in electronic right now has definitely brought in new fans. I'm seeing a lot of new people at shows, and I think that's part of the evolution of an artist, hoping that you're always challenging your fan base and bringing in new people.
Maybe it's bricks and mortar now. Whether or not they run it down, I don't want.
You are involved in a lot of charity work. What drove you to do that kind of work?
I was raised a missionary kid, so
okay.
Yeah. So I grew up in Jamaica and the Philippines, and that was definitely part of my life growing up. I mean, I was too young to really be involved with like the active work that my parents were doing, but you grew up with that in your heart, and I think being raised in the Philippines particularly opened up my heart to that culture in particular, and that's why working with World Vision was a big draw to me. So I've been doing a lot of stuff with World Vision. Actually went back to the Philippines in 2010 with them, and hoping to go back early next year, just to check out some of the areas of development that they're working in and what their work's doing. And I sponsor kids, and I help motivate like high school kids to get involved with things like 30-Hour Famine. And I think it's just really cool when people are getting involved and feel like they can do something outside of their spectrum of what they know of the world, and help other people. The fact that young people are into doing something like that is pretty incredible.
You will be touring in Australia for the first time this summer. What is something that you are most looking forward to experiencing there?
Australia in general.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
I have a lot of friends that have toured over there and have nothing but great things to say about it. I mean, the weather, the people, the ambience, like the locations. It's just apparently a really beautiful place. So I'm looking forward to experiencing it. And going somewhere new, I mean, that's always fun. You got to keep in mind every time you start touring somewhere new, you're starting from scratch, so it knocks you back down. And I think that's a good way to be. You know, we started touring in Canada first. And then in the States, and then you make headway in Canada, and then you go in the States, you're starting from scratch again, then you go to the UK, you're starting from scratch again. So it's kind of cool to be at a different scale in all these places.
When performing on stage, what is one thing that never gets old for you?
I don't know. I mean, every show is a little bit different, and you do have to make sure you're not doing the exact same set every night, so you're always a little bit on your edge. I do love just sitting down. Sometimes I'll just break down and do a solo song where there's on the guitar or piano, and that's always really nice because that's the moment you're most intimate with the crowd and most intimate with yourself, essentially. You don't really have any margin for error, so it's pretty, it strips you right down. You're like, oh. And you make one wonky note, it's like,
Okay, so John Tackman from Facebook wants to know, what is your least favorite interview question?
Sometimes the most frustrating across the board, no matter who you talk to, is, so how did you get into music? Because that is a lifetime of a story. It's hard to answer that, and picking what points you want to say is really hard.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's Yeah, that's the hardest one for sure.
Would you like to say anything to your fans?
I'll be touring a lot this year, so I definitely hope that as I announce dates, people come and I can meet lots of people. We're going around the world this summer, hopefully for some festivals. Going back to the UK. This hasn't been announced yet, I probably shouldn't be saying it, but we'll be coming back. Really excited, and this is the year of tour, so definitely come check out the shows.
There you guys have it. It was Class Crescendo TV with lights. Thanks for watching.
Find ourselves in Siberia, Siberia. We'll leave Canada for Siberia.
We release brand new content every Tuesday and Thursday. If you haven't subscribed or you don't have a YouTube channel, click here. It's free and you'll be the first to see our brand new videos.